Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary Jane and this is MJ Money Matters. Here in this space I show you how I use the zero-based budgeting method to control and maintain a simplified money life. If that sounds like content that you're interested in, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and stick around for more. Hi everybody, how you doing? This is my follow-up from last week when I was like, I think they're firing everyone. Guess what? They were firing everyone, including me. Isn't that fun? That's always really great. And they did it 1 hour before I was supposed to go in on Friday night. So thanks a lot for that. But, you know, I guess, can I even say that on YouTube? Like, people who run restaurants tend to be dicks. And that's just the truth of the matter. So this is what I've got for my week. Everything is digital except for this one little thing for my ATM. And I talk about, I buy things from my friends who are pickers. Their shop is open every other weekend. So I actually went in to be the shop girl yesterday, and I'll go in today after I record this video. So they're very kind to help me, temporarily. And I've helped them before. I don't think I've ever helped them at the shop during open hours. I've always helped them with like big picks, unloading, loading, or, you know, like when they were doing like the big oddities festival at the convention center, you know, setting up, breaking down. So this is the first time I was like people facing in the store, and I was able to sell a lot. I felt good about that. I felt like, you know, I was able to earn my keep, if you will, of them paying me money to be there, that I was able to make them money. My background in sales is in very high-end luxury, like Neiman Marcus and Taylor. So, you know, yeah, I was able to move some big-ticket items, which I appreciate them. So that was really helpful in a pinch. And I can't say I didn't see this coming, because I literally said last week, like, I'm not going to be surprised if I get fired, because if everybody was getting fired. I had overheard several conversations with the owners wanted very young, beautiful girls that had big boobs. And so everybody that was being hired had no experience at all. Very young, very, very young, 19, 20, had no idea about liquors, had no idea about how to open a bottle of wine. Bartenders, never bartended before. The girl handed me a bottle of Camus and asked me to open it. She didn't know how. I mean, it was just like shocking. So I was like, that's what they're going for. Okay, so I was sort of stunned on Friday. Like, all right, Saturday was yesterday, and I picked up some time at the shop. And then about halfway through the day, a little bit over halfway through the day, I had like a little panic attack. And so I actually did have to leave early because I was just having a panic attack, and I had to cry it out. And then I found 6 really good, strong contenders that I, you know, felt like I could make pretty decent money at. So I sort of, I don't know what you would call it, rage applied 6 in a row. And within an hour, maybe even less than an hour, one of them messaged me. It was like, great, when can we meet you? So I have an interview on Tuesday, and my birthday is Wednesday. So I guess I kind of got fired for my birthday, but if I get myself into a better situation, then it really is a gift, you know? I mean, it was a toxic place, but I was making the kind of money that I just was like, well, I'll just put up with it until I can't put up with it anymore. And can't put up with it anymore was me being let go. So it is what it is. I don't know. And it's kind of typical in restaurants, you know? I would really like to find a place where I can stay, and that is, you know, stable for me. That would be great. You know, it's really hard to find that. It's frustrating, but here we go. Trying again. My best college try. All right, so like I said, I have everything in the digital because I just did not make a bunch of cash this weekend like I normally do. And yeah, it is what it is. So I had that big bill. My DTE bill was $345. The remainder of what I owed was $176, and I paid that off in full. Yay, me! The utility bills are, you know, most high here. I would say January, February, and then maybe not even September, like July, August. Those are when the bills are the most expensive. So I made it through that hump. I'll head into the next one. Car stuff, I spent $50. Chemical gloves, I spent $5. Tools for my renovation, because I put up the moldings. You know, I purchased the moldings a while back, at least over a month ago, maybe 6 weeks ago. But it was like, it took a while for me to get, you know, a really good chunk of time. And so, well, guess what? I have some time. Tools for reno, I spent $47. I got a miter box and a saw and some glues and such. So I got the moldings up and that feels really great. So excited with how it's looking. Yoga Alliance renewal. So a couple of weeks ago around Valentine's Day, I was working on my continuing education credits. I finally got all of that done and was able to submit everything and get it accepted. And I was able to pay for my renewal, which is $65. So that's done for another year. Paint supplies, I spent $35. I had to buy more paints and more brushes and such. I needed a specialty brush for the molding, so a big chunk of that was that. Cat stuff, which pretty much just means litter. I spent $20. Lighting, so I bought the lighting the day that I got fired. If I had known they were going to fire me 1 hour before work on Friday night, I probably wouldn't have purchased it. I would have waited. But I'm like, well, they didn't fire me and I went in. But I guess I went in and worked because there were large parties and then they didn't have anybody strong enough to do it. So they just kind of had me do it and then fired me. So, I mean, and I would have more respect if they would have just let me go that day. Like, okay, well, thanks for coming in. We don't need your service. They waited. Like, I had my whole day and did all my things. I was like literally getting ready for work and they call. I'm just like, really? Like, it's just shitty. It's just a really awful way to treat people, but it just says a lot about them. So I spent $125 on the lighting and I'm excited about it, but you know, it's money that I would have retained until I got more employment. Eating out, I spent $48. Same thing, if I had realized. Whatever, it is what it is. You do what you do. Gas, I spent $46. On my mortgage, because I didn't quite have everything, all my ducks in a row when I just got unceremoniously fired, I only had $140, where I normally do $250, but that's what I had put aside. When sort of hit me by surprise. My car, I paid at $260. Prime, $20, and my lot rent is $200. Lot rent is for my trailer. So I have money set aside for the moving van, which of course would eliminate my storage. But that also includes me having to go down there, you know, paying for gas for that, or flying, you know, one of the two. And then renting a car if I'm flying, orchestrating my stuff is in multiple places and getting the movers like headed up so then I can fly back and meet them here. So it's not just like a little thing, it's like a huge deal. And so because I did lose my employment at the moment, that's on the back burner, you know. I'm just sitting on the money waiting. So it means I have to continue paying storage. And then the other thing is me working towards getting my trailer hauled, which is $5,000, so that I can eliminate the lot rent and be reunited with my things. So I was so close. I was so close to making these things happen, and then, you know, foiled again. But such is life. The ATM, I'm putting in $5. So I wish I had better news. You know what? I am going to be grateful about things, though. I am grateful that, you know, I had my cat spayed. That was taken care of. I'm grateful that it, you know, boosted my income for a while, so I was able to get several things done, and I was able to put money aside for these things I'm trying to do, even if I can't quite do them. So all in all, like I can only do my best, and you know, I'm not a spring chicken anymore, I guess. I can't be the Hooters girl that they're looking for. So I've had ageism as a performer, but it's my first time experiencing ageism as just an employee. So, yeah, I had to have my little panic attack. I had to have my little cry over it because it's, you know, it's a lot to take in. So we do what we can. All right, I want to do a deposit.
Please insert paper bill. Enter deposited bill. Haha, the deposit this time is $5. Keep doing it. The remaining sum is $2,552.12.
She's so adorable. I love her. Thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully I have better news next week. Hopefully I land this job on Tuesday, and then, you know, Wednesday I'm taking off for my birthday. So yeah, all I can do is what I can do, and you know, I got my yoga alliance done. I got the AAA done for the year. I finished off the big, you know, electric bill. So, you know, I have been able to put up the moldings and buy furniture, couches, and, you know, the mantle place, and, you know, all of these great things. So, like, I'm just going to be grateful. It's going to live in gratitude. They're not good people. They're not nice people. They are who they are, and just acknowledge that. So it's like, it's not me. It's you. Have a great day. Bye, guys.